Hello again, guys. I have a story I'd like to share with you. This week we are going to be talking about weather, April showers, rain, storms, all kinds of stuff. I have a story I'd like to share with you. It's called Rain. It's about some animals living on the plains of Africa. Let's see what they have going on. Beginning of our story, it was hot. Everything was hot and dry. And the red soil was hot and dry and cracked. Did you ever see that when it's really hot out? Did you ever see the soil, the ground gets cracked? A porcupine sniffed around. It's time, she whispered. The rain is coming. I can smell it. I must go tell the zebras. There she is. She can smell the rain coming. Lightning flashed. The rain is coming, said the zebras, and Porcupine can smell it. We can see it. We must go tell the baboons. So what about the rain can the zebras see? Because it's not actually raining yet. They can see the dark clouds and they can see the lightning coming down. They know the rains are coming. Thunder boomed. The rain is coming, cried the baboons. Porcupine can smell it. The zebras can see it, and we can hear it. We must go tell the rhino. A raindrop splashed. The rain is here, said the rhino. Porcupine can smell it. The zebras saw it, and the baboons heard it. And I felt it. I must tell the lion. The lion spoke in a deep purr. Yes, the rain is here. I can smell it. I can see it. I can hear it. I can feel it. And, he sighed, I can taste it. Those are his five senses he used. He used his sense of smell, his sense of being able to see, his sense of his sight, his sense of hearing, his sense of feel, and his sense of taste, his five senses, to tell him that the rains were here. And it rained, and it rained, and it rained some more. It rained until every river gushed and gurgled. It rained until every water hole was full. The rain stopped, and everywhere long feathery grasses grew from the soil. Every tree began to sprout fresh green leaves. It's not so dry anymore, is it? The grass is growing, the flowers are coming out, the trees are starting to bloom. There's a grasshopper right there. I can't taste the rain now, purred the lion, but I can enjoy the shade of these big green leaves. See, the leaves came out on the trees and he can sit under the shade, in the shade. I can't feel the rain now, said the rhino, but I can lie in the cool, soft, squishy mud. He can feel the mud. We can't hear the rain now, shouted the baboons, but we can eat the fresh, juicy fruit from the trees. When the trees bloomed, they were able to give the animals fruit. We can't see the rain now, said the zebras, but we can have a refreshing drink from the watering hole. They're drinking from the watering hole. Watering holes are like really big puddles, like ponds that form when it rains. I can't smell the rain now, whispered the porcupine, but I know that it will come back again when it's time. It stopped raining, and they know the rain will come again. The sun shone over the plain, and it was hot, and everything was drying out. There's the porcupine, he's walking away. The red soil was hot and dry, and a tiny crack appeared. So it started all over again. It started out the beginning of the story where it was very hot and dry on the plain where the animals lived. And then the rains came, the leaves came on the trees, the fruit came out on the trees, there was flowers, there was grass, there was plenty of water in the watering holes for the animals to drink, and they knew that after it was all done, that it would dry up once again, but the next year the rain would come again. All right, I have a few things for you guys to work on that has to do with our story. First, I have a graphing project for you, and I did the first one here. It is the thunder cloud with the lightning, and if you count, there are four of them. There's one, two, three, four. So I colored four of the blocks on the graph. The next one is the sun. If you look at the sun, it looks like there is one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four suns as five suns as well. So you'd have to color the five blocks, all right, for your suns. And you'll do that with all of your weather symbols down here. You have snow, a rainbow, and wind is that last one. So you're going to do that with each one of them. The other thing I have for you in your packets is the rain cloud. And if you look here at the bottom, it is counting by tens. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And with that is also a blank sheet of paper. So what you're going to do with this is you are going to cut it apart on those lines straight up. And when you are done, what you'll do is you will glue it back onto your paper in the correct number order, starting with number 10 on this side, so that across the bottom, then it would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 to put them all back together in the correct order. All right, so those are two projects for you to work on that have to do with our rain story. Also in your packets coming home, you have a weather chart for the month of April. It says weather calendar at the top. And here there is a blank spot and it just says month and a blank line next to it. And what you're going to write on that line is April, which is the month that we're going to do it for. So April is actually a letter A word, and it starts with an uppercase letter A. So April is A, P, R, I, L. So you are going to write April on that line, and then you are going to fill in, or you could ask an older brother or sister or your mom or dad to help you with that. I'm just going to write my April on mine. You're going to fill in starting with Wednesday. Tomorrow is actually April 1st. So you'll put a 1 in there and a 2 and then 3 and 4, and you'll go through the whole month. And on each day, I just want you to draw a little picture there about what the weather is. If it's raining, you could draw a little tiny cloud with some raindrops underneath. If it's sunny, you could draw a picture of a sun. They don't have to be big pictures, just little ones, and we'll keep track of what the weather's like for each day. Now today's the 31st. We're going to start tomorrow, which is April 1st. So take a look at what the weather is and we'll draw that in there. And we'll save this for the whole month. And then again, when we get back to school, we'll take a look at it and see what the weather was like for each of the days that we were home. So I hope you enjoy your projects and your story. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you another day. Thank you. Have a good day.